Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for Married to Medicine Season 10, Episode 2, Heard It Through the Grapevine. Y'all, the first thing I got down is Heavenly's wig fell off. Y'all know how we bounce around a little bit. Heavenly was doing yoga and she got down in that downward dog position and her wig slipped. Wig slipped straight off. Anyway, Dr. Simone, we see her with a patient. Toya's in the car with the kids. She gave them a book that, you know, kind of describes what they're dealing with their hormones and all of that, sex and all of that. Her youngest son said that it was weird. You know, all it talks about is penis and vagina. Ew, you know. Toya says, we're going to talk about it. That baby say, I don't have any questions. Maybe he's too young. I don't know. I mean, they're going to be uncomfortable. But you really want them to come and ask you questions. As opposed to you, like, forcing the information on them. And then they're like, I'm uncomfortable with this. You know, like, I don't know. When it came down to the conversation, it went well. And I felt like they were very informative with them. And it was age appropriate, you know, and all of it, you know, so good on them anyway. Okay, back back to the way things, you know, progressed. Because I jumped ahead. Phaedra, she has Quad over. Quad little short set was so cute. It was real cute. She's back from South Africa. She's been spending a lot of time out there. She dating a nice piece of man. They show us him and everything. She says it's new, so he gonna remain nameless. Now she'll show us his face, but he's gentleman friend, gentleman caller. Okay. Quad, you know, asked about the ladies, what's going on. Faye's gonna say, well, why haven't you been around the ladies, honey? Quad said she needed a break. She like, you know, she's one of those people that when she's done filming, she done with them. She done with her castmates as well. She wants to go back to her regular life, you know, with her real friends at peace and not fooling with y'all. So I don't understand why people take offense to that. I would also take breaks from their ass, especially if I know we're not friends like that. Like, why are y'all even bothered? Now, granted, if you feel like you are closer to somebody, maybe you're going to feel away like Heavenly. Because Heavenly feel like she got deserted. But it's like, Heavenly girl, the stuff you say on your YouTube is why. This is why. I don't know why you would be confused, but anyway. She talks about, Phaedra brings up that she met Dr. G's, you know, new fiance, and Quad's just like, oh really? Quad don't care. She does not care. You know, like, she's also not surprised that Toya and Simone have, you know, cozied up to the new girl. She ain't surprised because they don't like her. Now, I don't know why Quad is surprised that Toya feels a way about her. You know, like, when it comes to Toya and Quad, neither one of y'all should be shocked about what you get from the other person. You shouldn't be surprised by any of it. Because both of y'all are nasty to one another. So I don't understand that. Production shows us, of course, all the times. Quad has had something negative to say about Toya. So that's why, girl. Toya says Quad says Toya's off the table. She ain't thinking about Toya, you know. But when it comes to Heavenly, that's something different. You know, she feels like Heavenly will say we sisters, and then she get on her YouTube and it's something else, you know. So she don't know how to navigate that. Phaedra shares that Heavenly feels ghosted, you know, and Quad is like, well, I mean, have you picked up the phone to call me? Phaedra's like, I mean, well, girl, the phone worked both ways. You could have called her too. That's what we're getting at. The phone works both ways. So yeah, you could have called her. She could call you, but she feels ghosted by you. She feels like you're the one not answering her calls, her texts, whatever. Anyway, over at Dr. G's house, Sweet Tea, she got dinner ready for her man. I was really finna go on another tangent, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep to the notes. She says she works from home so she can, get the work done that she needs to get done, and she can also tend to her man. She has to let it be known she serve her man on real plates. She cooking every night, girl. Okay. They sit down over dinner. They need to talk about this wedding, and she's upset that he's not as involved as she would like him to be. Like, he's not picking out tablecloths and centerpieces, and he's just not caring about the intricate details of this wedding. He just wants to pay for it. Why aren't you helping me? And he says, I'm paying for it. I done bought the caterer, paid for the venue, paid for the reception, paid for the food, paid for everything. What more do you want from me? And I don't understand what more you want either, girl. You got access to the money, right? Do you? Like, girl, splurge. Get you the wedding that you want, that you feel like you deserve, the one of your dreams. Go ahead and have it, because all you got to do is get the money from him. He don't care about the input, and most men don't. So I either get a planner or shut up, girl, and just run it up, because I don't see what you're complaining about. Anyway, Dr. Jackie, we see her busy at the office. Her new physician there, it has been a big help. She's still leaving work early, getting home to is Curtis back? I don't know, but she's still getting home on time. The new doctor, Dr. Bullard, she's a great addition to the office. She's going to be seeing the brat. And so when she goes in there, the brat, they don't want to know the sex yet. So we don't talk about that. But the baby looks good and all of that. And she's asking how the brat's been eating. And she just tell the brat all the brat business. I'm sure she signed off on it. Maybe. I don't know. But I didn't need to know that the brat was, that she had gestational diabetes. And maybe she didn't want us to know that. You're just telling all her medical business. Anyway, she's at risk for sure, because she's 48 for one. Like she said, gestational, high blood pressure, all of that. And so she has to watch what she eats. But on the way to her appointment, she had some Wendy's. She said, I got a classic single this time. It wasn't a double. Extra pickles. I had all the vegetables on there. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, extra pickles, onion. I had to put all the vegetables on it. No, Brett. No, girl. But who are I to judge? Because when I was pregnant with my son, it was Big Macs almost every day. And I was also gestational. Yeah. That just means you're going to have a big baby. That's all it means. Anyway. Toya, she's at the house. She gets on the phone with Sweet Tea, because that's her new best friend. She's doing a wine club. She has a wine club. She's been working with this company for a while. The same one that she brought receipts for, saying that she gets a check. And they were laughing, saying, oh, $6,000. Like, they were laughing at her checks. Now she has a partnership with them, and she has a wine club. And I'm proud of her. This is what they've been roasting you about this for years, not doing anything with the platform, being lazy and all of this. You could have been proving these hoes wrong. And this is right up your alley. And it's very on brand for you, because we know you are a wine connoisseur. And so we can trust that the wine selections are going to be top tier. So good on you, Toya. I mean, this is all we've been saying, girl. Do something with, girl. We know you're smart. Do something. Anyway, she got off the phone with Sweet Tea because Eugene comes in. They need to spend some quality time together. But instead of spending quality time together, they have the talk. They have the sex talk with the boys. Like I said, the little one is gonna laugh through it. He gonna giggle and laugh through it because it's uncomfortable. The oldest, I think, was listening. I think he was actually listening because he the one with the girlfriend. Probably very curious. His little hormones is probably raging now. He the one needed to talk for sure. But that younger one, I don't think he there yet. I don't think he there yet. But they knew what an ejaculation was. Or they asked him about orgasm first, an ejaculation, if they knew what that was. They did. So they was reading the book. But this was, good parenting, having that talk. And we end with, let's try to wait till marriage. So we got to add that in there. Let's try to wait till marriage. Sweet Tea, she's out dress shopping today, and she's invited Toya and Phaedra, and I don't know why. Where your friends, girl? Where are your real friends? Where is your sister? Them the people you have come dress shop with you. not these folk. Cause they don't really like you like that. They're not your friends. It's really giving, friend of me, we only cozying up to you because we don't really like that ex-wife. And so to make her mad, this is what we doing, but we don't really see it for you either. We have no respect for you either. At least that's what they showing us. She's dress shopping. Listen, Toya's body is giving. Did Toya get, I don't know. Toya got the lipo belly button. You can't hide the work when that belly button be belly buttoning. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you know, you know. The belly button just be kind of stretched. Either stretched the long way like that or be stretched that way, and it just looks off. That's what that belly button was giving. So it might be a little lipo here and there, and that's fine if that's what you did, girl. You look great. I think part of it might have been lipo, but she been keeping it off with tennis. Because she said when she was talking to Eugene that she played for 3 hours. Ooh, girl. I couldn't imagine being out there playing tennis for 3 hours, let alone one. Anyway, they're not very nice to her in this scene. They're nitpicking. Phaedra's body shaming her, calling her booty flat. She always worried about somebody's booty. Girl, why you always up somebody's booty? Toya telling her she need a girdle and all of that. Make sure you get a girdle. Like, it wasn't nice. It was mean girl behavior. It was. They were laughing at her expense. And she was trying to be a good sport about it, like laughing it off as well. But in her confessional, she's like, well, I ain't go lay on the table and get my body done. So I got a natural body. This is what a natural body gives. And I'm just wondering why you didn't say that in that moment. Like, speak up for yourself and they'll back down. But you don't speak up for yourself. And when you do, you coming off not confident. It's kind of unhinged, and nobody respects that either. You should have told their ass that. Well, Phaedra, I ain't go get my body done, girl. Toya, I ain't went and got no lipo. This what it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna wear me a little Spanx or a little something underneath. I got me some control garments. Don't worry about that. It's gonna be, the body gonna be bodying, okay? It's gonna be giving legs, hips, and body on that wedding day. Don't you worry about it. Like that's how you have to talk to these people. Because that's what they're used to. Anyway, her friend is there. She does have a friend there, a friend she met in a support group. And they like, girl, support group for what? A support group for women dating older men. And so Phaedra's like, oh, so Sugar Baby support group. And the girl's like, no, not Sugar Baby. Tisha, she peek her head out. It ain't a Sugar Baby group. It's a Sugar Baby group. It's a Sugar Baby group. But, I mean, okay. It's a Facebook group. And so that's where they met, Heavenly was asking, wait, let me not jump ahead. Let me stay on. Anyway, she does end up coming out in the final gown, and it's really nice. I don't know if that's the one she chose or whatever, but it is nice. It's nice. Anyway, Toya is getting ready for her event. And Eugene gives her a pep talk, and it's a necessary pep talk, and I'm glad that he gave it to her. Telling her to be ready for the jabs, be ready, because people have put you in a box in the past, and I know that a few of them don't take you serious, and so just be ready for that. Be ready for the shady remarks. And of course, we replay all the times that people have shaded her in the past about her position in her house. You know, her being a stay-at-home mom. Anyway, the ladies, they arrive to the venue to celebrate Toya in her wine club, and she has it at a it's not really like a venue space, like it's kind of like a lounge, and they've set it up so she can do the tasting in their section. But anyway, before they can taste anything, Sweet Tea, she tells Toya and Phaedra that they were mean at the dress fitting and all of that, and at the party. She goes straight ahead and says what she needs to say, gets that off her chest. And Phaedra's like, it went bad. I thought it went great. But she apologized. She's like, girl, I apologize for, telling you need a girdle under your gown. Like, I didn't, I ain't mean to do all that. They ain't mean to hurt her feelings. Yes, y'all did. Anyway, Heavenly chimes in and says, somebody said that you in therapy for dating older men. Therapy, girl. I know ain't nobody brought it back to you and used the word therapy. Now, of course, Heavenly gonna Heavenly, and she gonna haze you. She gonna haze you. And you're supposed to get right with her. Like, this is why she could never, why, she ended up backing down or acquiescing to Contessa, because Contessa was like that straight away. And so that's what you got to give Heavenly. That's what you got to give her. But they end up sending her running. They end up sending her running to the bathroom crying, child. I don't know. Simone went behind her like, girl, are you okay? Like, what? Girl, you got to have thick skin with us. We some strong women. We gonna haze you. You got to have thick skin. Now, you got to try to get acclimated, okay? Now, tighten up. Tighten up. She give her that little pep talk, and she tells her, now listen, and you got to give us some grace. Got to give us some grace. They go back to the table, and Heavenly, she asks about Quad again, because Phaedra has that bob. And she's like, you got that bob on. You remind me of Quad. And Phaedra says, you know what? I spoke to Quad. I spoke to her recently. She's doing good. I shared with her, that I met Dr. G's new girlfriend. Somebody asked why, and she's like, I just shared it with him. I just shared it with her. Dr. Jackie, is like, see, let me let y'all know right now. If she get divorced, don't be befriending the ex, and don't be staying friends with Curtis, and don't be befriending that new bitch. And Dr. Alicia, who's always mute in the scene, I don't even know how she got the job. Cause when she gonna show up? Cause now this is 2 occasions where she's been in the group setting and she don't really add much. Anyway, she feels the same way. Don't. I cut him off, you cut him off, and that next bitch. So that's where Dr. Jackie stands. But she really doesn't know how to maneuver because Quad won't even talk to them at the moment. She ain't heard from Quad either. Quad done iced them all out. Toya, she gets the tasting started. She has a game. It's called Box Wine, bitch. And she's curated the tasting to where she's added in some box wine, and whoever guesses what the box wine is, you win, And so they do the taste, and Dr. Jackie just smelling it because she don't drink. Toya is very knowledgeable of she's very knowledgeable in wine tasting and notes and the wine lingo and what you call them when they're, I don't forgot. It's a name. There is a whole name for the person that is the wine connoisseur. The person that, oh my God, there was a whole movie about it too, on Netflix. Is it a sommelier? Don't give me the line. As you can see, I'm not. As you can see, it's not me. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of them. Now, I drink wine, but I wouldn't have been able to guess it. For me, If I taste one Cab Sauvignon, I've tasted them all. But that's not the, you know what, I take that back. I was just in Miami for my anniversary, and we were out with some friends of ours, and we got a bottle of Camus. Monique Samuels has always talked about Camus. And when I tell you that was some good ass wine, and I had it with steak. I just want a bottle right now. Now listen. Now that was different than the Josh wine that we normally get. And ain't no shade to Josh. Ain't no shade to Josh, because I love Josh wine. Anyway, let me get back on topic. Let me get back on topic. The tasting goes well. Everybody enjoys it. They give her props. Even Heavenly, tells her that she's proud of her. So yeah, the ladies are impressed. How can we support you, girl? How can we support you? Okay, Phaedra. She meets up with Greg for dinner. They've been friends over 20 years. And she's like, so you really want to get married again, huh? You not scared? You want to get married again? Are you confident in this decision? So she been hanging around the girl, being a private eye, being a spy, because she says she's a wing woman. So don't mess up now, because Phaedra gonna tell your man. Don't be out here doing dirt round Phaedra at the bachelorette party, because she might tell Dr. G, because she got that kind of relationship with him, where he confides in her and all of that. So they're having dinner, she and Dr. G. He tells her that, yeah, she the one. She's made him feel safer than Quad has ever made him feel. He's never felt safe with her. She's never felt safe with you either. Y'all were both a mess. So don't do that. Talking about she made him feel scared. Anyway. She knows that, she's his friend, and that it's important for Phaedra to check in. So she asked about a prenup and all of that. And he better get one, because he's brought it up to her and she's open to it, but he better get one. She like, and you can put in there that if she stays after 10 years and such, and she can get such and such amount. Make her say 30 years. Damn, Phaedra, you gonna make her do hard time until she can get a piece of the pie? Anyway, I know Phaedra got her a good eye on sweet tea, but that's neither here nor there. He's happy. She's happy. Her friend is happy, and hopefully, friend can give her friend a baby. That's because I feel like that's why Dr. G is here. he is really he really wants children, and so hopefully she can be the mother of his children. Anyway, that is where we end. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby. I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.